Hello guys, welcome back to another video. So in today's video we are going to be speaking about
our trip back to the UK.
We are going to be speaking about our trip back to the UK after living abroad for me 2 years and Luke
2.5.
2.5. So we went back to the UK for around 3 weeks, and obviously we haven't been there for a while, and we want to talk to you about if anything changed, how we felt, what we did. And I do apologise, it's so windy outside, so you're gonna have to deal with that.
Yeah, this was a big thing for us, wasn't it? Like, we'd never been away from home.
It was
this long ever.
No, never.
For both of us, we'd never had an experience like this. But
No.
obviously you've been to uni and gone back home, but not that long, is it?
Well, it's different from being an hour away on the train in Manchester to being 24 hours away. And not seeing anyone, or not going to family parties, not being around for birthdays for 2.5 years. Like, it's a long time.
Okay, so we went back for Christmas. First of all, this was the first time that we met each other's families, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Which was really cool. After we've been together 2 years, pretty much.
Yeah, so if you don't know, me and Luke met each other at farm work, doing our 88 days regional work in Australia. And at Christmas time, it was officially our 2-year mark together.
And yeah, like 2 years without meeting each other's families at all, which is pretty mad. That was one of the the biggest thing pretty much of the whole trip.
It was pretty crazy.
We went to our own houses first, then I went up to Jess's house for like 3 days, and then I went back. We were going all over the place, weren't we?
The amount of money I spent on trains, that's the first thing I'll say, how expensive the trains are and how crap they are with the delays, the cancellations.
Yeah.
Can I just say, when we got off that plane at London Heathrow, I had to go to London Euston and book my train, and it got cancelled. Luke had been home about 3 hours before I eventually got back home. I was asking in London Euston, like, what do I do? Can someone help me? And they were so rude.
Well,
and I cried. I cried.
Welcome to the UK.
Yeah, I cried in the train station. That was my first view of the UK again. I was like, great.
Getting back.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was our start. Then Jess came down to mine after, and then she went back to hers, and then we had our own separate Christmases. But yeah, it was really good, wasn't it? It was nice. It was a nice trip.
Yeah, it was so weird to like see everyone again and touch them, and obviously my brothers were they're at that age now where they grow so quickly. So before I left, they were both smaller than me, and then I got back to the UK and they were both taller than me, which was crazy.
Next time's gonna be crazy, isn't it?
Oh, they're gonna be so tall next time.
One thing that we both, well, I don't know, I think you thought that as well, but I thought, for me at least, nothing had changed at all, really.
No.
Apart from the obvious stuff, like my sister's going to uni and stuff, like that's gonna happen. Other than the stuff which I knew, there was nothing that really shocked me.
I was just more, I don't know, like I felt like, because we've been in this bubble for so many years, and then I remember sitting on the train and I just remember hearing, the accents, and was like, I'm sorry, what is this? Because they're so strong, and I feel like mine's toned down so much over the last 2 years.
It has a lot. Just listen to Jess's old TikToks.
Yeah.
And now she speaks like me.
No, I don't, but my accent has toned down. Everyone was in like tracksuits and big coats.
So many roadmen.
Yeah. It was so dull and dark and cold.
It was, because it was winter. Like,
yeah.
It was gonna always be dull.
But I remember getting so excited, getting off the train and seeing Costa.
Costa? You don't even like the...
No, but it's Christmas, so it was a Christmas drink.
I was gonna say, you normally prefer a little independent.
No, I do, but I was excited because I love a Black Forest hot chocolate.
We went to Costa, didn't we?
Yeah, and a gingerbread latte. Oh my god, I was so happy. I went so many times. It was just like the little things I really...
I agree.
Appreciated.
I think, I don't know if it surprised me, but the biggest thing about that trip was just how like relaxed it was. Like, for me, like, it was fast paced. It was fast paced. We did so much, but especially being at home, it just felt so like relaxing. It did feel like a holiday, I thought.
Mine didn't feel relaxing at all, and I had...
Really?
Did you remember my schedule?
Yeah, well, mine was bad as well.
Yeah, but I didn't feel relaxed. I had a plan every single day. I had to literally schedule in.
Me too.
I loved it, but I didn't feel like it was a holiday. Trying to see everyone, all your friends and family after this many years.
It was hard trying to fit everyone in because such a short space of time. Because we hadn't been back for about 2.5 years, and it's going to be another 2 years maybe at least. We didn't really want to miss anyone off.
No.
So trying to fit everyone in that time was hard, but at least we managed to do it.
Yeah, and like it made it so much more special because you know you only had that select amount of time with people.
Yeah, and yeah, that's true. It made you appreciate the time so much more.
I think one thing I found hard was obviously me and Luke have had our own space for so many years, and then going back to my mum's house with my two, because I don't have a bedroom. I'm not loved. I'm joking. My brother has a room, my other brother has a room, and my mum has a room. That meant I needed to share a bed with my mum, so I felt like I had no space at all to like breathe. I'm so used to having so much time by myself, or just us, so it was kind of a shock to the system, because when I did live at home, I had my own room, so I could just go off and just be on my own, do you know what I mean? Whereas I loved it, it was great, but I get quite overwhelmed and overstimulated, I've realised.
I felt the same, to be fair. It's more like the arguments in the house, because me and Jess never argue, hardly ever. Obviously like bicker and that, but not proper argue. And then you've got like my sisters arguing with my parents still. Obviously they're a bit younger than me, so they argue a lot more, and I'm just not used to it.
My mum shouts at my brothers.
Yeah.
I'm like, oh. Cute.
How was meeting my family?
It was exciting. Yeah, I was kind of nervous. It was a big thing,
The build-up was so big because it's been so long.
Yeah.
Like, we've been together so long.
But like realistically, it just felt kind of normal. I don't know.
Yeah.
It was really exciting though, getting the train up, staying, and I really like where Luke lives as well.
I like where you lived.
Yeah, so we're like opposites, because I know everyone in my town, and Luke knows everyone where he's from, so it's kind of refreshing to go somewhere different.
To go,
But I really enjoyed having like a few wholesome days.
Yeah, it's nice, wasn't it? I think we both fitted in just so easily, didn't we?
Yeah.
I knew we would, because it wasn't not like a new relationship where you're still kind of getting to know each other while you do that. With us, we know each other so well now that I had no doubts that it wasn't going to go well.
And I think one thing it's made me realise is that I am excited to go back one day and just have that relationship with everyone.
Yeah.
Because when you live abroad, you don't get that relationship with your other halves. With your other halves, like family and friends especially.
I agree with that as well. I think this whole dream of living in Australia is so good, but when you look at it into like your 30s and stuff, it's not really practical.
If you look at countries like Southeast Asia, Africa, what is the one thing that keeps them all going and keeps them happy? It's their family and friends, it's community. Yeah, like you can have an amazing lifestyle and you can have all these materialistic things, but in reality, it's people. It's people in your life and that support you have and the memories that you make together, and I just don't think it's unmatchable. And
like living abroad's the best thing in our 20s. I think it's the best thing we can be doing right now, definitely. Will we do it forever? Like, probably not.
No.
I mean, we're definitely not forever. Like, there is going to be a point where we go back. Right now, I think it's the best thing we can be doing. Are we going to be doing it in 10 years? No, we're not.
Oh, I hope not. I think it's just the share in the house, guys, and
New Zealand hasn't been the best, has it?
No. You know, people who get you.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Like, you get me, my family get me, my close friends get me. And it's hard to match that in new countries where they just understand you. Don't get me wrong, I have made some really amazing friends that I just clicked with instantly. But that's once in a blue moon that happens when you're travelling. I'd say Jack, Amy and Stephen.
Jack? Oh, Stephen, yeah.
They're the three people that I thought, do you know what? Like, I get you and you get me.
All of my closest friends are at home as well, and I knew nothing had changed with any of them. My friendship's the exact same with them. And to be honest, I haven't met one friend abroad who's as close as I am with them, so... I
think that's another thing as well. You think when you move abroad that people are going to forget you, and I tell you what, if they do forget you and they don't bother, then that friendship weren't meant 100%. To be.
It's the best way to see, isn't it?
Yeah. Whereas, do you know what, for example, like my friend Amy has texted me just apologising and saying, can I call you in a few weeks because I'm so busy with work and I'm on holiday in 2 weeks' time. That's all you need. It's just communication and having that one odd text once a month or every 2 months, just knowing that like I'm here.
It's true.
We're still friends. Like literally my friend Amy picked me up in the car and looked at me and was like, this is crazy. Like, It's like
Yeah.
you've never been away.
To be fair, the whole time at home, I didn't know what I felt.
It just felt weird.
It felt weird. It felt weird, but normal at the same time. I could not put my finger on it.
Because we've been in our own different world for the past 2 years, and they've been just living theirs, and we were jet lagged as well for the whole trip.
The first week, especially. Oh my god, I felt like I was high. I was in Morrison's, like.
That's another thing. It's the long distance flying.
Yeah.
It's not a vibe.
And obviously we love travel, and we can't. It's not like we're going to stop traveling when we go back to the UK. It's not like we can't still go to places.
And this is what, we've said, isn't it? It's just because we're going home doesn't mean we can't still see the world.
Yeah, and we can still go away for 3 months or something. But
Yeah.
we know we're going to have a base which we'll go back to.
But in reality, in our 20s, this has been a big growth journey for both of us.
It has.
I've definitely seen Luke change quite a lot over the past 2 years.
Really?
Yeah. You're not a child anymore.
I've seen you change a lot.
Yeah, sober queen.
Sober queen, if you didn't know. Go on
So
then.
what did you think about the weather? Because Luke gets seasonal depression. I think you were worried about the coldness, wasn't you?
It didn't bother me at all.
Can I just say something? I loved the weather. I absolutely loved it. Getting
Hang on, I just finished
cozy.
my answer. It didn't bother me at all, but I think it's because we are so busy.
No, true.
And
actually.
I was having such a good time that if you're having a good time, the weather doesn't bother you. I only find the winter here was shit because it was boring. There was we weren't doing anything, which the weather made it shit.
Yeah.
If you're having an amazing time,
It's different when you're
the
out.
weather doesn't make a difference to me.
Yeah.
I think the problem with the UK winter is it's so long. Because it was 3 weeks, I didn't mind.
We were getting into summer in New Zealand. We came back and
Yeah.
remember the weather on the way
So
on the
nice.
day
Yeah.
back. It was beautiful. I love the weather in the UK, guys. You know, the crisp morning walks with my mum and going and getting a Costa. And actually, on some of the walks, it did get quite hot.
Did it now?
Yeah, it got so hot, and we had to take our jackets off. It was so warm.
You like the cold weather, don't you?
I really enjoy the cold weather. Controversial opinion, but I like it.
I don't.
What about the food? Because I feel like we're so excited
yeah.
for the food in the UK.
I wasn't as excited as I thought I'd be about the food.
Yeah,
There
me
was,
too.
there was a few little things which were nice. Greg's was a bit of a letdown. I was really excited for a Greg's, but wasn't amazing.
I think we hyped it up so much, didn't we?
Like, the only thing I did enjoy having was quavers, super noodle pots. That were quite nice.
I did like
and
that.
pot noodles, but I wasn't like, oh my god, like I thought I was gonna be. There wasn't that much. Like going around the shop, bacon was good,
Yeah.
but there wasn't a lot that I was in the shop like, oh my god, I gotta buy this.
The main thing for me was...
Bacon's the main thing.
Bacon is good for me. Main thing for me was Costa because of the Christmas collection. Might be an unpopular opinion, but I really like it. I don't like the coffee. I think it tastes disgusting. So yeah, Costa, Chinese.
We had one Chinese.
And wasn't it the best Chinese?
Well, it was good in the morning.
No, the only reason he didn't enjoy it in the evening was because he was full anyway.
I was extreme. No, I wasn't.
No,
full.
you were quite full. You weren't hungry.
Yeah, because I was jet lagged.
Yeah, but it was a really good
It
Chinese.
was good Chinese. My point was I was jet lagged, so I was getting really hungry in the morning. So the leftovers tasted better. What else do we have?
And...
Miller and Carter's.
Oh yeah, Miller and Carter was insane. Yes, I don't eat meat. Yes, I had a vegetarian option, and
I
it
had
was
a
very
burger.
good. Really
Yeah,
good.
unbelievable.
And McDonald's, because Australia and New Zealand, you need to up your game. The vegetarian options, there is none. There's no vegetarian options.
What other takeaways did we get?
But England McDonald's do veggie burgers, veggie wraps,
Yeah, they do.
veggie fingers.
Veggie fingers.
Yeah,
Aren't
veggie
they?
like falafel kind of thing.
One thing about the UK I realised is I hate London. I hate it.
Oh, people are rude. They don't want to help you.
I just don't like it. It's just it's rough. Like it looks depressing. It looks rough. You don't see council houses and stuff like that over here, do you?
No.
Like blocks of just.
That's what I mean.
It just looks dodgy.
Auckland is a very, very clean city.
And Australia.
And Perth. Actually, all the
All the
cities,
cities, yeah.
in
All
Australia
the
are so
cities.
clean.
Yeah.
Whereas you go to London,
Doodly.
you go to the cities in the UK and they just are not nice.
I enjoy going to the pub.
The pub, oh yeah. Pub culture in the UK is
Yeah.
obviously better.
I went to the pub, but to be honest though, I'd rather have a nice beer in the sun than I would in a cold pub.
Yeah.
I don't crave a beer so much, I'll crave hot chocolate.
Bailey's hot chocolate.
Yeah. Or I had Bailey's hot chocolate as well.
I think that's the only thing I was sad about my sober journey
What,
was not
Bailey's hot
having a Bailey's hot chocolate at Christmas.
To be fair, it was nice, but I was so tired after.
It's such a Christmas drink though.
It is.
Just being able to enjoy really nice food in the cold and not feel crappy because it's 40 degrees outside.
Yeah. Here's a question. What was better, Christmas in Perth or Christmas at home?
No, because I don't want to be mean.
Alright, what do you mean? Say which one you prefer. What does that mean?
Christmas at home.
How does that mean?
I have my family, but I love... Because I had my family, like, for me, it's always been... Christmas has always been around, like, family. Obviously, you weren't there, so that was crap.
Yeah.
And I did love... No, because they were just both so different.
I would say the last 2 Christmases we've had have been the best ones ever.
Yeah.
I'd say my favourite one was at home. But Perth was the most memorable one, I think, because it was so different.
It was so different.
But that was definitely my favourite Christmas at home.
Yeah.
Definitely. Because all the others just blend into one.
They do. And because we had not been home in so long, it made it more special. Whereas, yeah, all the other ones have blended into one, to be honest. Yep. And I like it now my brothers are, like, getting older and we can play proper games and it's just funny.
Monopoly was good.
Yeah. It was just a proper classic English Christmas and I loved it. And
it was.
I am excited to have...
We played some good games, didn't we?
Yeah. Like, I'm excited to have one more Australian Christmas and then I'm excited to be in the UK.
Yeah, we'll have a big Christmas in Australia.
We'll have to.
Yeah. That was our thoughts on going back to the UK. We never really spoke about it properly. We did a few vlogs there, but yeah, we didn't speak about it properly. So that was our thoughts on going back.
Yeah.
It was nice. Make sure you subscribe because we're going to get back on the vlogs very soon, hopefully.
And be sure to subscribe to Luke's new YouTube channel, my new YouTube channel, my TikTok and Luke's TikTok, and our Instagram.
And our travel Instagram.
Thank you for watching and goodbye.